Hey everybody, Sensei John here, and today we'll be exploring the concept that is the double jab. All right, so for those of you that might not be aware, especially if I have some kids watching, okay, double means two, right? Double means that I'm firing out not one but two jabs at my opponent or at my target. Now, what makes a double jab really awesome is I can use it for what we call entry, meaning if that's my opponent over there and they have their hands up and they're punching and kicking back, I can use this to enter in on them to bring their hands up high. If their hands come up high, bam, bam, I can drop down low. I can come with another combination after that, like an overhand, right? I can come down, cross to the body, okay? So for these double jab combinations, I'm gonna throw 4 different variations of the double jab, and I want you guys to play with this, okay? So I'm gonna start out here. First application of the double jab is I'm gonna fire a jab up high, out of range, right? I'm not in range of my opponent. I'm just gonna fire out a jab. So as soon as I fire out this jab, I'm stepping in, all right? I'm stepping in to get in range of my opponent here, all right? Once I'm in there, bam, bam, I fire that jab off again to hit my target. So I'm here, I'm out of range, I fire my jab, and then I fire it out again. The reason why this is really good, especially for entry, is I'm throwing this jab out of range on purpose to get a reaction out of them, all right? If you spar a lot, you throw that jab out of range, which we call a feint, right? A feint is when you throw an attack without the intention to land, all right? So I'm here. If they buy the feint, meaning they get a reaction, either their head might move a little bit, their arms might come up to protect their face, which is good. I want that reaction. So when I come in, bam, the arms are either gonna come up or the head's gonna slip, and I'm gonna see that reaction, and I'm gonna shoot this other jab around their guard. I can go right up the middle, I can step to the side and fire to the side of the head, okay? There are a lot of targets that I can use. Or I can simply just throw it again with the intention to be blocked, because I'm not just gonna throw this jab. Depending on what they do, I can throw an uppercut behind it, I can drop low for that body cross, or I can shoot an overhand or a sambo hook coming up on the other side of that guard. So that's one variation of the double jab, all right? Stepping in, bam. Other variation is doing the same thing, only I'm coming to the body, all right? One more time, I fire it up, then I drop and fire it out to the body. One more time, bah. All right? Same as last time, I'm getting that hand up high, and then I'm stepping in to tag him in the body, all right? Then of course, after I do that, I can come back up high with the overhand. I can stay low to mess up that body a little bit, okay? So, third variation of that double jab. Third variation of that double jab is nice and simple. Doing it in place, bam, bam. Doing it in place, bam, bam. All right? We call that peppering in striking. Peppering means that I'm throwing punches at you, but they don't necessarily have a lot of power. Their intention is to only land and frustrate you. All right? If these jabs land, even though there's not a lot of power behind it, so I'm not gonna, get any knockouts or leave any bruises, but what this is doing is giving them something to think about, all right? Even though it's not a knockout blow, it's still a punch coming to the face. So you'll get some kind of reaction, and then based on the reaction you get, you can follow up with a uppercut. If their head drops, go for that uppercut. If they slip to your outside, you wouldn't follow it up with a punch. You would either follow it up with a hook to catch them on the outside, or bam, 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 lead kick, all right? So it all depends on what that head does. That head goes a certain way, you use the attack after that double jab according to where that head goes, all right? And of course, we got our in-range level changes. So last time I changed levels, I was out of range. Now I'm gonna be in range when I change my levels. I can either go start off high, then go low, or start off low, then go high, all right? The hands drop, face wide open, or the hands come up, body wide open. Bam, bam, or bam, bam, right? Now we gotta remember that, especially with this camera, it's a little difficult to see, but just remember that you can move in 3 dimensions. So use your angles, okay? A lot of my lower level kids, if you don't know what I mean by angles, I mean, don't just stand straight in front. Use your quarter turns, right? Step around your target so you're not just on what we call a 2-dimensional plane, meaning moving front and back. You can move side to side as well. And you can play with these jabs going side to side as well. Pop, 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 pop. Bam, 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 bam. And then once you guys get comfortable with that double jab, go ahead, throw a number 3 on there, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then after you play with number 3, go to number 4. Build that combination up. Bam. Ba, 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 ba. That was 5. But you had the central technique that is the double jab. Play with that combination, you guys. Play with the double jab. See what kind of combinations you can come up with using your double jab. All right? Thank you.